A few days ago, when Kevin Durant tried to break the internet, it was shocking in a whole nother way. And God showed me something really mind-blowing about the situation, and that's why I'm making this video today. Firstly, I want to say this was even more impactful because I haven't really been keeping up with the NBA in recent years and just recently got back into it. That's a story for a whole nother video. It was a Thursday. I remember because I had just finished recording videos for a free course to help Christians stop making mistakes which hold so many of them back from truly mastering their lives as they master their Bibles. I recorded it once and was not happy with the recording, so I recorded them all again. After finishing, I headed on over to YouTube for what I thought would be a routine break just to take the edge off, and that was when I saw this live video which had a picture of Kevin Durant. Then I saw the title, Breaking News, and then I read the rest of the title and I was like, wow. At that moment I realized what may have seemed like a routine trip to YouTube really wasn't. I refreshed my home screen to see if any of the mainstream sport networks were reporting this just to make sure. As I did this, I noticed that more and more people were mentioning and starting to cover this topic. What does this have to do with God, and what did God show you? If I don't share the story with you, it won't hit home as much, and I promise it's going to be worth the wait. So at this point, it was set, it was true. I started to think about how this was going to be all over the internet. Everybody's going to be speaking about it, and I thought to myself, who can I speak to about it? These conversations are normally with one of my brothers, as we both really enjoy sports. And I did get round to texting him the next morning. I sent him a message saying, what is KD doing? He replied not long after. And a few hours later, I text back saying, the NBA has gone crazy. But in the moment, as I continued to think about how this news in the sports world was going to be covered non-stop, and that was when God showed me the first lesson. The first lesson, you say, Israel? Yeah, the Lord actually showed me two lessons. The first one was electrifying. It was humbling, but also very clear for me to see. The way in which it's so easy for you to text your friends at the drop of a hat, Israel, just by coming to YouTube today. Why aren't you treating sharing the gospel with your friends in the same way? Now, that was a body blow that would have me down for the 10 count. If you thought that was deep though, wait until you hear next the other thing the Lord showed me about NBA player KD asking for a trade. I did think for a second though about a silly excuse like, but this is different. This is big news. This is going to bring big changes. And the more and more I thought about it, all of the things applied to the gospel, but get it, in a bigger way. This was around the time I thought about making today's video, but there were two big problems. Number one, I'm trying to avoid making content around popular events. It's easy to go looking for popular events just to get views, and I'm only trying to make videos on this channel for you, which I feel fully spirit-led to do. I've been doing this, and this is one of the reasons I'm in such a good place spiritually now, even though I'm not posting as much. I almost said no just because of that, but I said to myself, you didn't go looking for this story about Kevin Durant, Israel, and what God just showed me was something I know will be an extremely great blessing to you if you think about it deeply going forward. The second problem was this story has a relatively short shelf life, so if I don't post it soon, it won't get the views. And I like to take time when it comes to making videos, so there's a conflict. I can't speak about that much here, but I'm going to be sharing a mind-blowing insight God shared with me recently about video views, so don't miss it. But I decided, again, if this is a video God really wants me to make, I'm not going to worry about the views I can create for myself through using tactics. If this is of the Lord, if I do it the right way, God will get the people He desires to watch it to have the opportunity to see it at the right time. After dealing with these two problems, I decided to make a note of the video I envisioned. It had now passed the first test, so I went to sleep. A couple of days later, as I was driving to church, the video idea popped back into my mind again. I thought about the video idea on and off for the last couple of days, but at this point in time, God was about to reveal something so true, but so saddening at the same time to me. I would go on to tell my pastor about it, and he would say, that's actually deep. Let me know what you think. So as I was driving down the motorway about 70 miles an hour, thinking about how easy it is for us today to drop everything and send messages about NBA players who are trying to leave their team but aren't as trigger happy to share the gospel, a reason why I dropped in my spirit. Do you know why so many people are ready to share the news about Kevin Durant or any hot topic for that matter, Israel? Why, Lord? This news is hot off the press. This news is active and living. This news is something that makes people want to get up and move and do something. For many Christians, Israel, I am dead and dormant. And this is why they won't share the good news that I have in the same way in which they'll share messages about hot news. As I raced down the motorway, I smiled because this isn't about views first, it's about the message. If I rushed this recording, this last message would have never been a reality. And these are the two things I believe the Lord showed me. Let them bless you as they bless me. Until next time, God bless. See you soon.